so the first paycheck I got was 9 grand.
Let's go.
It was like 2.5, I think.
Beautiful. All right, welcome back. We've got Noah here. Noah has been on the team for right around 8 months. So this shows you it doesn't have to be like you're a hot start like out of the gate, which you probably were, Noah. You had a really good work ethic, but I want to show some stories of what can happen over a few months if you've been on the team so that it shows that you can still have success even if it's not your first month out here, first week out here. So I'll let Noah introduce himself, but he came from a different career and popped out here. And just last month, this is August. So was that this month that the month we were just talking about of August?
July.
Okay, perfect. July made over $20,000 at 21 years old. Insane. I would challenge anybody to show me something that you can do. And there's obviously a lot of high paying careers out there where you can pop out with no experience. I'm assuming you had no sales experience. We'll get that info from you, but and make $20,000 like that's wild. So what were you doing before? And kind of give them an idea of what life was like before you came to royalty.
Yeah, for sure. Before I came to royalty was straight out of high school. Kind of just jacked around for about a year and a half, didn't really do anything. Then I started looking into the trades because I thought it was and so I got into electrical, worked that for about, I think it was 8 months, 7, 8 months. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but I knew that my time was worth more than what I was getting out from that job. So I started looking into sales
Was
and
it an hourly? Like, is it an
yeah,
hourly?
yeah, yeah. So it was
Okay,
hourly, got paid per diem, and then just like travel expenses.
got it. If you don't mind me asking, like, where did that fall?
The
The
electrical.
hourly.
Oh, so I was getting paid about 30 an hour, I'd say.
Okay, and that's not bad. That's
No,
probably,
it's not
I
too
don't know.
shabby at all.
Yeah, I don't know what that equals out to. It's probably like 60, 70 grand a year, somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere around
Yeah,
about that.
which at were you 20 or you or was it before 20?
I would have been 19 at the time.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Like a good example of someone who's in a pretty, I would consider that a high paying career at 19. And so what caught your eye about sales? So you're making decent money. Was the craft hard? Like what was it that made you think, man, there's something else?
So my interest in sales kind of began when I don't know, I kind of did some research and I found that most every company has something to do with sales. So I was like, perfect way to go about it is just find an intro level sales job, do the best I can at it, and kind of grow the craft.
Heck yeah. So you're like, look, I know I can make money here, but I know I can make real money in sales.
Yeah.
Cool. How'd you find out about Realty?
So I applied for 5 or 6 different sales jobs. Didn't hear back from any of them, and I was just scrolling on Instagram, and just royalty popped up, and I saw one of Adam's videos, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's kind of interesting." So I watched it, and they had me put my like email and phone number in, and it's pretty much all I filled out. And then they just called me, and they're like, "Hey, are you interested in sales?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, for sure."
You know what's
So
really funny? I would imagine now if you put your resume from royalty, like what you've done and accomplished and how much money you've made, or to that extent, on a resume, like every sales company would want you now, which is hilarious, right? So it's
yeah,
like
it's pretty
it
crazy.
shows you what I love about that is that like one, there's a huge career available at royalty, and is this your first quarterly that you're going to be going to?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, dude, you're gonna see a different world. For anybody who doesn't know, including you, I guess, in the quarterlies, you see all the leadership come in, you see all the top performers, you get surrounded by the best talent. Usually we have someone fly in that's like our educator or coach or something for the team, which is insanely cool. So you're gonna leave there sharpened, you're gonna leave there motivated, and you're gonna see what it's like in the leadership side on the sales organization, which just shows you how much you can grow inside of royalty. But what's even better is you've spent the last 8 months investing in yourself to make you a valuable asset to any team in any role. Like this is a really hard job. Like it's not easy to do. You understand that. You've overcome a lot. So not only do you make a bunch of money, be able to stack a bunch of cash, you also build a really cool resume in a team that doesn't require previous. Actually, we sort of look, I don't want to say down upon previous sales experience, but we're weary of it
Yeah.
because someone like you who's coming from a different background is a lot more moldable than someone who's been doing sales for like 3 years and they think they know it all. So really cool. But yeah, cool. Okay, so you saw the ad or the video and then you flew out. What was it like your first week? I mean, you're coming from like a electrical job. I don't know if you had just quit to switch over, but like talk to me about that transition.
Yeah, so after I left the electrical job, it was about 3 months before I got anything going again. I guess coming out to royalty, but I started in Delaware. So know, it was snowing in Delaware.
Oh
And
man.
I was like, I don't know about all this, but I was flying out. I was pretty nervous because I mean, you're moving into a house with a bunch of people that you have no idea who they are. And first week was pretty sweet. It was really like honestly welcoming. I would say is the most probably the most I saw in the first week. I definitely grew a lot in the first week as well. There's so much. I mean, it was like a flood of knowledge that I just got hit with right at the beginning. But first week came out. My trainer's Ronan. I'm sure you know Ronan.
Oh, running's awesome.
Yeah, Ron's a good guy.
He
And
helped me
so
with
worked
snowboarding.
with him. Yeah, got it all done and picked it up pretty quick. It was wasn't too shabby at all.
Love it. Did you have a cool first week or anything? Like any crazy deals?
So the first paycheck I got was 9 grand.
Let's go. And that's what, 3-ish weeks after you started?
That would be it was like 2.5, I think.
Beautiful.
Not three.
So two key points there. A lot of specifically door-to-door sales jobs, you don't usually get your commissions very quickly. Different industries have different, sort of setups. But for you, 2.5 weeks later to get a $9,000 paycheck straight to your bank account, I bet that had to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I didn't actually realize how much money I made until I was like, I was like, all right, this is real. I'm
Yeah.
actually doing this. So
How did that feel? I mean, you go from making 9 grand in, gosh, what, like 2 months ish, like to one paycheck. How did that feel?
I honestly couldn't even really explain it. It's just kind of just baffled my mind. It kind of opened my mind up to more possibilities. I didn't think it was actually possible to make that much in a first paycheck until I actually saw it. So it was just, I don't know, it opened a lot of doors for me, I guess.
Yeah, that's why we have to make these videos because it's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
for sure.
I love that. Did you go buy anything stupid or even not stupid?
I know I did something with it because I don't have it anymore.
Ah, the number one
I bought
answer
a
I hear
truck.
is, oh, nice. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. Not stupid, but
No, it's good. It's good. What kind of truck did you get?
F-250, 2024.
Nice, dude. Where are you
Yeah.
from? What area are you from?
I'm from Colorado and then I lived in Texas for a few years, but
So you don't
yeah.
sound like you're from Colorado. That's great.
No.
That's awesome. I think buying a vehicle is probably the most common thing anybody does. That and golden gooses. That's the two things I
Yeah,
hear more
yeah,
than
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
It's like went and bought shoes or a
for
car.
sure.
That's awesome. Okay, so you've been here since pretty much February. How have you developed like 7+ months in? Like what has changed?
I mean, honestly, I would say the biggest thing that's changed is like what we were just talking about is my perception of how much money I'm actually capable of making in an extended period of time. I think the best thing that I've kind of learned or come upon in this job is that every day is an opportunity to kind of mold this like clay. You are the clay and you're kind of here to make it better. And so every day you have the opportunity to add on something else to make it more detailed kind of thing. So that's why I mean I fell in love with sales pretty much from the get-go because it was just like so interesting to me that you can go door to door, talk to people and get them to do something that you want them to do and you can just add on to that and just make it better every day.
Yeah, it's a self-development plan with
Sure.
self-development, yeah, with a payment plan attached. That's awesome. What's your goal right now? Do you have a goal to, like, are you training anybody?
No, so I'm hoping to be moving up here soon. We'll see. But I think goal for the next, I guess we'll put it in a year. I'm looking to start opening up some storage units. So looking
Oh,
to
cool.
buy some land, build some storage units on some new property and get that going.
Dude, 21 years old, thinking about your investments, setting yourself up financially. Like you're in a completely different scenario than you probably would have been. Or maybe you were already thinking about that, but now you have the means to do it and also the means to go make the money. I mean,
Sure.
you've heard the stories. You are one of the stories of people that how much money you can make in a short period of time. That's super impressive. So take a second. Let's talk to the guy who's. I mean, we get a lot of people that are in blue collar trades, which are not bad directions, but they're feeling the same way you felt, where like they don't want their time to be put on an hourly wage. Talk to that guy, or maybe where you were. What would you say to them, like to convince them that hey, you know what, maybe this is something for them.
Best thing I could say to you is just your time is worth more than what you're making right now. I mean, if you want to be 50, 60 and you're running a team of guys as an electrical worker or a welder, go ahead and do it. But I mean, if you want to get a jump start to your life, come hang out.
I love it, dude. I love it. Well, cool, man. I think that's gonna be really helpful. Anything else you'd want to say to people that are considering it on the fence?
I don't know. Try it out. Might be worth it.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, man. This has been really helpful, and I think people are really gonna enjoy it.
Sweet. Appreciate it.